Alright, Chapter 8. Design review. Commander Major Compliant Region Activity Reviews. There should be adequate liaison between the activity design agent through the participation of appropriate activity personnel and remove the division of design of request proposal through the early design development request proposal development stages. For the design bid build, the design agent responsible for the architectural engineering aspect on the project is to ensure the responsibility facility cost appropriate functions to be performed the activity together with the system command major compliant is deemed necessary will review with approve of the functional aspect of the facility design developed by the facility engineer command with the design build contractor and resolve or required change for the preceding or later design development stage. Check the functioning requirements for early design development. The request for proposal development stage is serious effect of the completion date or design call for the project. The design record is reasonable for the use of the professional judgment and technical evaluation of users' comments. Suggest technical changes in the design. 812 Designer of Record Review. The Designer Record Review give the final approval of the contract project. This documents prepared under this direction. Design records must be registered and the discipline documents have been approved as described in paragraph 26. For design build project, the overall approving authority of the UFGS 0133100520 and Unified Facility Guideline Specs 0145000520. The Design Quality Control, or DCW, there's Design Quality Control, DQC, managers and key persons design with the responsible for design integrity, professional design standard, all engineering services required for the design build contract. The request for proposal for the Design Quality Control manager implements the Design Quality Control plan and must remain on staff until completion of the product. Design Quality Control manager has the responsibility of being cognizant and ensuring all the documents of the design documents on the project have been developed in accordance with the request for proposal and have been properly coordinated. 813 Navy Fact Command Review. The facility engineering commands have developed and implemented an additional normal technical adequacy review procedure to establish the designer of the record has accomplished the required final coordinated review. The activity is to perform a spot check on the interdisciplinary coordinator of the final plans and specifications required of the DOR to include the final coordination review check set of the plans and specification with the final submittal. Return plan for the specification of the DOR, rework with the spot check with the other procedures that indicates inadequate control by the DOR and designs or omissions or final process payment, final payment specification after adequate quality control is accomplished by the DOR. Delete comments, including the DOR, to make specific changes to the project design of expect. Under unusual circumstances, the careful documentation avoid assuming responsibility for the design. Specifically, evaluate the DOR quality performance and AE performance evaluation for the post-design for the request for both develop completion, post-construction completion for the consideration future selection actions. Other government design reviews. Resident of the charge of the construction of public works department review. The resident officer for the charge of the construction of the public work department reviews the plans and specification for the request for proposal in early design development stage of pre-final submission and pre-final submission. The review should be limited to the project constructability, site problems, existing operation obstructions, proposed line of utilities, new construction method, proposed contract time for the construction emissions. Discrepancies known as that have occurred with the site or the projects and similar with the scope, the coordination problems that could lead to the change or the construction difficulties, designing the request for the proposal development and construction quality control procedures. 8142 Commander of the 1st Naval Construction Review. The project schedule will be accomplished in the Naval Construction Forces RV reviewed to the early design stages of the Commander's 1st Naval Construction Division for construction method and procedures. 8143 Review for the health hazards during the finance and facility design process. The facility project required for the industrial hygiene technical assistance that involve the potential health hazards such as toxic material, non-ionizing radiation, noise, and other health hazards. Consequently, appropriate Naval Environmental Health Center for the activity. Naval Environmental Health Center actively required for the participant in the design request for proposal development review, the review plan specification request for proposal for the projects. The Naval Environmental Health Center activities ensure engineering design properly considered and provide adequate environmental control for the elimination of hazards Health hazards. Also, use the review process medical facility design in excess of $1 million. Space Naval Warfare System Command or SPA War Reviews. There are two types of drawings, SPA War projects. The type of the drawings are either building site or other facilities. Type 2 drawings are electronic or other equipment installed that were on an adjacent building. All type 2 drawings are sometimes prepared by SPA War. Both times shall be standard Navy flag title block drawings in accordance with the Chapter 7 on drawings requiring SPA War approval. SPA War signature can be applied into the Navy fax signature block. The supplemental location, the SPA War drawing cross reference, which can be provided with a border sheet. SPA War may also need to review where the project can impact with adjacent facilities such as electromagnetic radiation, police stations, hospitals, affecting antenna transmitters and receivers. Civil Work Contractor Review. The Navy Civil Work Engineering Command delegated facility engineering command approved the drawing with the specification prepared with the Civil Work subcontract and the Navy Facility Command. Navy facility the drawing number of the Civil Works contract drawings approved with the signature. Sign the drawings and satisfactory to prime contract with a particular Navy industrial plant for those use of the facilities provided. 8146, review of the other government organization. Approval of the drawing over the project of the government organization with approval of the modification revision drawings before aired by such organization is required as follows. Indicated approval of the government departments or agencies appropriate signature for the supplemental location provided with the Navy flag title block. When Navy flag drawings are prepared with the construction project, other government drawings and agencies submit the fully developed concept design of the appropriate department of the agency formal approval. The drawings prepared under the direction of the Navy flag and other government organization provide approval solely for the function operating sufficiency. When definite standards of project drawing for the government departments agencies be used by the Navy FAC for the design project for these department agencies make modification for the revision such drawings only with the approval of the department and agency concerned with the Navy FAC that has been authorized otherwise. 8147 National Capital Planning Construction National Capital Planning Commission, Commission of Fine Arts, and State Historical Preservation Officers Review. The government lead coordinated all reviews of representative of the National Capital Planning Commission and the Commission of Fine Arts and State Historical Preservation Officer. The contractor must also provide submission with the government to obtain approval of these agents. National Capital Planning Commission approved the process typically spans from 1 to 3 months with additional time for 4 public meetings of a large project. The typical National Capital Planning Commission submission package includes the following information: vicinity map, site plan, landscape plan, floor plan, elevations, building sections, roof plan, and stormwater management. Provided to avoid submission information following the format: six sets of architectural drawings, 1 set of the presentation drawings referred to in color mounted on borders, 3 set 8 by 12-11 black-white drawings. Photograph existing site conditions noted by the identified located content. A simple sample of the building finishes, catalog cuts, and other material sample. The project data report electronic medium. The government will supply the outline for its item, typically 1 to 3 pages in length. 8148. Local design review. Local design reviews are required. Local approval may also be required. Consult with the project manager. Design review for the design activity administrator for the design. 815 Using Project Neck. Doctor check the document. Review the checking system facility. The formal review of the complex project documents. Doctor checks and automatically tracks and collates measure for the technical discussion. Project documents can be uploaded with the project folders for the download review. The use of doctor checks for all the reviews of them strongly encourage the AE and C registration information to be obtained with the local command. Doctor checks can be accessed by projnet.org. Final government approval. Authority responsibility, formal approval of the drawing, specification, request for proposal, other command of the Navy FAC is vested in the facility engineering command, chief engineer, delegated signature, representative, the letter of approval, the responsibility for the design, building, drawing, documentation submitted by the contractor, signed by the government, and is defined by the request for proposal contract. Chapter 9, pre-design submittal requirements.